I want you to approach your workouts at the gym just like a beginner would. One thing that I want to address now while we're on the topic of the gyms reopening, if you haven't been to the gym in a while, and even if you have been doing like home workouts, whether that's body weight workouts and dumbbells and resistance bands and that kind of stuff, I want you to approach your workouts at the gym just like a beginner would. Like, don't think that you're going to be able to go in there and just pick up where you left off. Like, don't go into the gym and like dust off the training journal that hasn't been opened in the last 3 months, right? And think, oh, I'm going to pick up. So back in February of this year, I was benching 2 plates aside for sets of 10, and I was squatting 3 plates aside and deadlifting 405 and blah blah. Like, no. Don't even think about trying to go back to the old weights that you were lifting back in February or whenever it was that the gyms were open. Like, you have to start off like a beginner. Like, go in there and purposely train light, purposely take it easy, purposely give yourself permission to do a half-ass easy workout and just go through the motions. Like, you don't have to train to failure. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to feel sore after day one. It's okay to just go in there and like take some like a little machine circuit routine. If you want, like, I got a sample one right up on my main YouTube channel. It's like a beginner's total body workout. Like, something like that would be perfect. Just go in there and do 3 sets of 1 exercise per muscle group. Work all your major movement patterns. So maybe do like a chest press, a seated row, lat pull down, a shoulder press machine, a leg press machine, an arm curl, a tricep push down. Maybe do some crunches for the abs and call it a day. Do some cardio if you want, walking on the treadmill or stepper, elliptical, whatever, and call it a day. Like, don't do a big grand workout where you're 20 sets per body part and training to failure and, you know, drop sets and forced reps and all that crap. No, like, just go in there, go through the motions, literally just really easy, lightweight, stop every set short of failure and just enjoy being back in the gym again, right? Smelling somebody else's sweat besides your own. there's a certain aura about that. I don't know. But go to the gym and just enjoy being there and being around other people again and take it easy. And then the thing is, each time you go back, you can push yourself just a little bit harder, but stick to a basic little total body workout like that, maybe for your first 3 to 4 weeks back. And then once that's kind of getting a bit old and stale and you feel like, okay, I can physically handle more, my work capacity and strength is up to the point now where I can handle more, then maybe you want to get into something like a push-pull split, right? You know, or upper-lower split or push-pull legs or something along those lines. You can get into a more advanced program after you've given yourself 3 to 4 weeks to build back up your work capacity, build your conditioning back up. Don't just go in there and think you're going to pick up where you left off. Like, that's a mistake. And so many guys make that mistake. They'll go in there and they'll slap the same weight on the bench press that they finished with, right? And then next thing you know, oh, pop, shit, there goes the rotator cuff, or here's a pec tear or whatever, or they're squatting and, you know, they're putting 3 plates aside on the squats. And next thing you know, they come down and rickety old knees. And next thing you know, knees are hurt, hips are paining, or, you know, strained hamstring or whatever, right? Trying to deadlift, right? Too much weight. Next thing you know, you pop out your lower back. Like, no, don't be a freaking idiot. That's what I'm getting at. Don't be an idiot when it comes to this. Like, take it easy. Go through the motions. Just have some fun. Just enjoy being back there and build it up day by day, week by week. And before you know it, you'll be back to your old level of strength. Like, that's the cool thing about it. Like, you've heard of this whole muscle memory thing. Well, this is the prime time to really learn muscle memory from a real practical point of view, because you're actually going to experience it. And the crazy thing is, you will regain lost size and strength so much quicker the second time around than it took you to gain it initially. You know, if sometimes you see like a fast before and after transformation of somebody who was in shape at one time and then gets back in shape again, it's because it's so much easier to get back in shape the second time around. It's so much easier to regain muscle the second time around than it is to gain it initially. And you will find that for yourself as well. But you just have to be patient, right? It's going to take you a couple months, right? You've been away for a couple months, you'll gain it back within the next couple months. And then once you're back there at back to your previous level of strength, then you'll be able to surpass it and continue on and make even new gains from there. But again, don't be in a rush. Just go in there, enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. It's going to be a good one, as long as we can keep things safe and under control and all that good stuff. All right, guys, we've been 1 hour. I'm going to shut up and clue it up because I want to limit these video chats to an hour, because sometimes I can get rambling and make these like 2-hour video chats if I don't shut up. I mean, my wife's out there. She got a meal on the table going or coming on. So I want to go have dinner with my family. I enjoyed this video chat. Like I say, it's been 2 weeks since I did a live video chat like this. So I enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up. Like it. Comment down below and all that good stuff. And I'll do another one next week. Lord willing, right? All goes well. I'll do another one next week. And have yourself a good one. Oh, I didn't even mention this. I just recently released a brand new ebook. It's on my website right now if you want to go check it out. It's called How I Got Ripped After 40, and it talks about how I went from a fat slob to actually getting lean again in my 40s. So if you would like to get a copy of this, it's a 69-page ebook where I talk about the struggles of like how I got fat and out of shape and really let myself go after my son Harvey was born, and how I finally like got my shit together and managed to get lean without feeling like I'm on a diet, without depriving myself, without going through that all or nothing extreme yo-yo crash dieting approach. So if you would like to get a copy of that, like How I Got Lean After 40, or I think it's how, whatever, go to my website, leehayward.com. Right there in the side menu bar, you'll see a link to it. In fact, when I post up the replay of this video chat, I'll put a link to it down in the description below, so you can go check that out as well. But yeah, it's a brand new ebook that I wrote. It's a free download. Doesn't cost you a nickel, right? All you got to do is go over, enter your email address, and I'll send it to you. And you'll get that right away. So again, 69-page ebook, and it just covers not so much the tactics, because let's face it, there's enough tactics out there in terms of like diet and exercise. Like you can go on YouTube and there's a million workout programs that you can follow. There's a million diet videos that you can follow. You can go on Google and there's a gazillion. You go on bodybuilding.com. Like there's no shortage of tactics. Like everybody's got a tactic, a diet plan, a split, a workout, or whatever. Like you can, they're a dime a dozen. They're not even a dime a dozen. They're free because there's a million of them. But the mindset, the lifestyle habits, how you can, like the inner game of fitness is where people struggle. It's not knowing what to do. Like everybody knows, like, hey, I should exercise more and I should eat less and all that stuff. But it's how do you actually get yourself to do it? How do you wrap your mind around it and actually follow it as a lifestyle? Like, how do you deal with the temptations when they come up? How do you deal with when your family is inviting you out to dinner and your buddies are saying, hey, come for pizza and beer with us on Friday night? And you're like, no, I shouldn't. I mean, I should stick to my macros. I should do this. I should do that. And that's where people screw up. It's not knowing what to do. Like everyone says, well, what's the best exercise? What's the best diet and all this? No, that stuff doesn't matter. It's how do you deal with real life? That's what matters. That's where people screw up. How do you deal with your family? How do you deal with your friends and your coworkers and all this kind of stuff? How do you deal with the situation? When you go out to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, knowing how many macros you should eat on your so-called diet plan that your coach did out for you means absolutely nothing, right? Seriously, it means absolutely nothing. When you're too exhausted to get out of bed in the morning, having the perfect workout split written out on a piece of paper is absolutely useless if you can't get your ass into the gym. Right? That's what this ebook is all about. It's about this, mastering that muscle in between your ears, right? So if you need to master that muscle up there, like that's the weak link, download that ebook. It'll help get you on the right track. All right, with that, I'm going to shut up and clue it up, guys. Have yourself a good one. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care. Over and out.